All right. So, yesterday we got to work with the graphing calculators. Was that kind of cool?
No. I'm going to use them. I don't have a paper.
Okay. Don't know. All right. So, were we able, now let's just recap where we were. I'm going to look over here. When we didn't have any parentheses, what was happening to our vertex, our lines here? They were moving how? Up and down. So see how there was no parentheses? We were moving up and down. Then, when we came over here, and our problem was on the inside of the parentheses, which way was I moving?
Left to right.
Left and right. But now, remember when we added, which way did I move? Left. And when I subtracted, I moved? Right. Okay? So that's where we're leaving off right now. It says, what happens to the graph of a parent function when you add or subtract from the x value of the function? So, if I add, it moves left. If I subtract, it moves right. That is probably the hardest thing for me to remember because naturally you'd think adding would move it right and subtracting would move it left. But it's the opposite, so we've got to remember that. Okay. We're going to take a look at step 7. First of all, is it on the inside of the parentheses?
Yes.
Okay. So does that mean I'm moving up, down, or right, left?
Right, left.
Right, left, because it's on the inside of the parentheses. So it says plus 5. So what way am I moving?
To the left.
To the left. How many?
5.
5. Okay, now notice there's a lot going on right here, right? So let's just break it up. Inside the parentheses, it says x minus 4. Inside the parentheses means I'm moving right, left. So if it says minus 4, which way am I moving? Right. How many?
4.
So this is right 4. Now look what's on the outside of the parenthesis. What's on the outside?
-3.
Minus 3. So if it's on the outside and it says minus, which way am I going? Down. Down 3. Does that make sense why I said that? Inside of the parenthesis tells you right or left. Outside of the parenthesis tells you up, down. So I want you to try this one. Write it down. See what's happening, do you think? Look at what's on the inside of the parenthesis. Then look what's on the outside of the parenthesis.
Move left 1. Go up 6.
All right. So on the inside of the parenthesis, what's happening here?
Going left addition.
Left.
1.
1. Then what?
Going up 6.
Are we going to have to be able to do this? Like, oh, I'm given this. I got to tell you where it's moving? Yeah. You're going to have to know this. Then you're also going to have to tell me what happened. How did I get from the parent function to here? So now that I have this graph, I'm going to write something like A, B, or C. Okay, so let's take a look at this graph. Remember our parent function was here with a vertex right there, right?
Yeah.
So we're always looking at the vertex. That's how it's telling us where we went. So first of all, would you agree I had to go there and then to get to the vertex? Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, let's write down. I went right 2. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
And then I went down, how many? 4. Now I have to turn this in to looking something like this. Now, when I first did this, I'll tell you, to be honest with you, here's how I did it. Notice it says write 2, down 4, right? Is that correct? Notice this one also says right and down. So I copied it and changed my numbers, because that's what I need it to look like. So I would say y equals x minus, instead of writing 4, what am I going to write? 2, because it went right 2. And then it says minus 3, and they went down 3. Now I need to go down 4, so what am I going to write? All right, remember here, right here, is our parent function. See if you can come up with this. Break it up if you have to. Write this first, then this. Try it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, was it as hard as you thought it would be? Or was it pretty easy? Okay, so I wrote that I went up 1, left 3. Is that right? Okay. Is there any up here that could mimic that?
Yeah.
Which one? So letter C. So y equals x. I went left 3, so what am I going to do? And then I went up 1. Then you went left 3.
How did you get the 3?
Right here. So, see how our parent function is here? And I went over 1, 2, 3. And I'm looking at my vertex. The vertex is the bottom. Does that make sense? This point right here. And then I went over 1, 2, 3, because this is the bottommost point. Does that make?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this was only the Explore, guys. So if we don't get it, that's okay. We still have a lot to do. So why don't we put the Explore in our binder and grab out the presentation that I just gave you. I like purple. All right, CO4, I can perform translations of a function. Okay, we're going to skip over the vocabulary. We've kind of already talked about most of it. So, we've done a lot of this. We're going to kind of take a step back to yesterday. And this just says translate the function 2 units up to create the new function, h of x. So see all these points? What am I going to do with them? Move them up how many? 2. That's all I'm going to do. So this one, I'm going to move up 1, 2. This one was right here. I'm going to move it up 1, 2. Is everyone seeing what I'm doing? Maybe I need to zoom in a little bit more for you, too. So I'm just taking all these points and I'm moving it up 2. So this one was negative 2, 4, so I'm going to move it up 2. Now, this is a personal preference, so I wanted to get your guys' opinion on something, especially for checkups. Would you prefer a separate graph like this, or is it just easier to translate it right on the original graph? On the original graph? Would that be easier?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, I will make note of that, and that's how we will do it. Okay, let's take a look at this guy here. Now it's saying we need to write what happened. We need to write what happened. So my new function is called h of x. Sorry, forgot I zoomed in so much. My new function is called h of x. So I know that this new one is h of x equals, and what happened? Did I move up or down? Okay, so since I moved up or down, should anything be on the inside of the parentheses? No. So I took my original parent function, which was g of x, and I did what to it? I added 2. I apologize. Now, if I would have moved it right or left, would I have had to have done something to that x on in the parentheses? Yes, but I didn't move it right or left. All right, let's go to the top of the next page. So now all you have to do is tell me. Describe the change to the domain and range of g of x to h of x. Domain is x's or y's. So this is your domain, and then your y is your range. I got it. There we go. So it was here. I moved it up. Did anything happen? Look at all your domains. Those are your x's. What happened to all your x's? Anything? The domains? Oh, no. The x's? So the domains would you agree with that statement? The domains did not change. Yes. Now look at your ranges. It was 1, now it's 3. It was 4, now it's 6. It was 0, now it's 2. It was 1, now it's 3. It's 4, now it's 6. So what happened? Yep. Okay, your turn. You're going to mimic exactly what we just did. If you don't want to put it on this graph and you want to put it right on this one, can you? Yeah, if you just want to ignore this guy, and this says translate the function 4 units down. So you're going to take this guy, and you're going to put it, and really you have dots all right here.
On every line?
Yep, it's going through the center of each line. So if you want to just do it on this graph and translate it down, that's fine. So translate that down 4 units. me to stop. Did I do that correctly?
No.
Yeah, I just moved it down 4, right? Okay, now I want you guys, go ahead and flip the page again. And I want you to answer the same 2 types of questions we already did. Write an equation to represent the new function. So n of x, I can't remember what this one was. This one was m of x equals m of x what? What's happening? Yep, so write that down. Show me that. Like that? So on this one, what's now happening to the domain and ranges?
Range went down.
Yep, and what happened to domains?
Stayed the same.
Stayed the same. So the domain stayed the same. Could I say went down 4 or subtracted by 4? Either one, right? Okay, do we understand so far how to make it move up and down? Mm-hmm. Is anything on the inside of the parentheses if we're moving it up and down, but not moving it right, left? Is there anything on the inside? No. Okay. Let's keep going. This is kind of like what we were already talking about. Picture like this there. I don't know why they didn't put it there. So let's take a look at that first one. What's happening? Is there anything on the inside of the parenthesis? So is it moving right or left? If there's nothing on the inside of the parenthesis, is it moving right or left? No. So what is it doing?
Up and down.
So what's this one doing?
Up 7.
Up 7.
Then I fill the other ones out.
Okay. Now, this one here, is there something on the inside of the parentheses?
Yeah.
Yes. It says plus 2. So which way is it going?
Left.
Left,
And down 5.
2, and then what?
Down 5.
Down 5. I don't know why they did this.
Up 4.
Notice they switched it around. So could this really be written like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are they doing?
Down right 4.
Right 4,
And down 1.
or right 1, sorry. And then what?
Up 4.
I'm gonna throw a pencil. All right, your turn. Try these 2. Remember, if this said this.
Logan, I don't think you're going to win this fight. Because, yeah, I'm going to break everything. I had everything.
and see, work ahead.
Feel like.
Right with your toes.
Yeah. I don't see that.
Huh? All right. This first one, what are we doing?
Right 3.
Right 3. Did we go up or down any? No. What are we doing here?
Left 7, down up 1.
Do we are we understanding how this is working?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Now we're going to try to put it all together. For me, I'm kind of with you. I'd rather have it on the same graph. I'm going to actually just draw this one on here. So there's my original one.
Did we draw that?
I like having it on the same graph. If that's helpful for you, draw it with me. Okay, so it says I'm going to shift it down 4 by subtracting 4 from the function. So all I'm doing is moving it down 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 4. So this is P of X. And this now is M of X. Anytime you change it, like you move it, you shift it, you're giving it a new function name, I guess you'd call it, because it's not the same thing anymore. Okay, we're going to shift down here. Back to the original. There was the original. Now what am I doing? What's it tell me to do? So I'm just going to take this up 2. So now this one is K of X, because I changed it from the P of X.
What about the 1 unit left?
Oh, did I supposed to go 1 unit left too? And I didn't do that. Oh, I didn't do that. God darn it. Why didn't you yell at me?
Can you do that left?
What are you talking about, Logan? Totally did that. I missed that. I apologize. Shift 1 unit left and shift up 2. So left, up 2, left, up 2, left, up 2, left, up 2. This is still K of X. That was a really crooked line, Ash. And this is still P of X. If I wanted to write a rule for everything that just happened here in B, how would I do that?
P of X.
Well, so this is K of X, the new one. And what did I do? Well, I got to hit my P first, right? Did I move left or right? I did.
Yeah.
Did I move this left or right? Yes, I did. So I have to have something on the inside of that parenthesis. So x, what did I do to it?
1, 2, nothing.
So since it's left 2, am I adding or subtracting? Adding. Because I went left. Now, what else did I do?
Add 1 up 2.
I went up
So plus 4.
Plus
2.
Plus 2.
Now, everyone's like, well, why didn't I put this square there? The previous times, remember in the Explorer, when I had the parabola, I kept putting that square there. Why?
That was like a curved one.
It was a what?
Quadratic.
It was a quadratic, and the only thing that makes it a quadratic is that U shape, so I have to have that square. Is this a quadratic?
No.
Or am I just moving the shape? I'm just moving the shape. So that's why I don't put that squared there.
What is this then? Quadratic.
It's not even linear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is it?
There's many different types of graphs. This is just a graph. It doesn't have a name. You're going to see inverse variations. You're going to see quadratics. You're going to see linear. This is just something we graphed. Okay? All right, we are almost done. All right. All right, here we go. The graph represents the parent function g of x. Write a transformation expression for the new graph for its shift. So we're going to shift it. We're going to call this a of x for Ashley.
Who's Ashley? Her. Oh. I thought you meant by the other teacher.
Okay, so write me a new rule for a of x. What's happening? I was here for g of x, the parent function, and now here's my new a of x. What happened?
Just got smaller.
It didn't get smaller.
Oh, it went down 1.
If I wanted to, could I put the parent function on here like this? Could I do that? If I wanted to? It helps me. If it helps you, do it. So what I'm looking at is, to get this, I'd have to go over 1, 2, 3, down 1. Do you guys agree with that? Okay, so did I move right or left?
Right.
Right, so I'm going to take G, and then in parentheses, since I'm moving to the right, what am I going to put?
Subtraction.
Subtract
3.
3. And then on the outside of the parentheses, what am I doing?
Minus 1.
-1.
Hey, what did you do?
Okay, so this part right here, the 3 humps, that's where that -3 came because we moved to the right. This -1 came from the 1 we moved down. So this is where your -3 came from. This is where your -1 came from. Okay. I want you guys to try these 4 problems. I was going to do it as an exit card, but I just wanted, really just so you guys can ask questions and we can talk about it. This is exactly what we were just doing. Suppose h of x is the parent function. Describe how h of x is translated to a new function. So what's happening here? It's on the inside of the parenthesis, and it says -5. So which way are you moving?
Oh.
Right.
Yes. Kaya, those are in now.
Okay, thank you.
One down.
You get an extra, right? Is that right?
Wait, what do you get? What is that?
knew I got this wrong.
I never do that.
I knew I got this
I
wrong.
had the
I
end.
literally, I had no clue. Couldn't even think. And I still have this bottom part. I have no clue. Someone did this for me. That's what the handwriting says.
Yeah.
I have no clue. Not a clue.
So here's my parent function, and I want to shift that
Yeah.
4 units up. How would I do that?
Yeah, you're supposed to do the X thing. Maybe if you weren't doing it ahead, you would have known.
My parent function is x cubed,
Okay.
and I want to take that parent function and move it up 4.
I did this.
And I apologize, I forgot to 3-hole punch the green one, so you know where the 3-hole punch is if you want to do that. Yeah. Number 4 is saying the parent function is x cubed. Okay? If I want to take that parent function and shift it up 4, what would I do?
Logan, is this right? Yeah. This is wrong. Don't copy it. You can look at it, but
Yeah.
Who's in the directions?
well, AX equals B parentheses X is right. I know that. There's no X. And then I did -4 because
Yeah.
that meant like you do that here. And then -2 because they moved down 2. Right? I don't know what's wrong. Wait, Logan.
Did you guys get this?
Yeah, he did the same thing. Is this right? Okay.
I might have done it.
I think I'm right. So you don't add 2 because you went down.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, we're right.
But that should be a -1.
It is. It's -1.
Oh.
Or plus, it should be +1. It's going to the left.
You went right.
No, you're going to the right. The faded out one is the one that you're supposed to do.
Wait. When did I do this?
Uh-oh. I meant to go.
BX equals AX plus B.
Okay. Let's go over this exit card. It kind of summed up everything we did. So, number 1, what happened?
Right, 5.
Right 5. Number 2, what happened?
Left 1, down 7.
Okay, it says a of x is a parent function, so this is my parent function. What happened? I'm going to write my equation. A of x equals b what?
X.
X.
4.
What for?
Minus.
-4.
-2.
-2. And they're saying this is the parent function. I want to shift it up 4. So b of x is going to equal,
I don't know this.
X equals +1.
very good. How do you guys feel about this?